Yoda starts on Oasis with Hanamura, Blizzard World, and Rialto to follow here, so we get a lot
back around. They have nobody else that can have a large HP pool to get onto the point and keep it going.
That's dangerous.
I mean, you're not going to live long
Look,
through that.
you are playing Wrecking Ball into a team with 2 stunners, essentially. In fact, 3 if you count Gray's sleep. It's very easy to stop that Wrecking Ball in
the biotic grenade. And
Soon rattles off the headshot just as soon as the flash connects. There was no chance for Elsa to get away there. Jack will try a tactical visor, but he's facing scrutiny from multiple angles, and he will fall. Elsa is resurrected, but he's no closer to his EMP than he was about a minute ago when LH Cloud is just going to face tank Jinmu. He gets the kill as well. Soon finishes off Evil Tal down to the Deadeye. And now the Eternal, just a matter of cleaning up and being done with this one now. Kyo lingering close to the point here. He'll probably trying to play Chengdu's game. They get lost in a haze of bloodlust and they wake up with a loss message on their screen. They've got to keep it together, but Shadowburn, that was very classy. Kyo and Bacon Jack both falling quick. Succession! What a connection! Threading the needle.
Oh, it must be so awesome to be able to do that.
Now, Shadowburn trying to go for a slightly sneakier route. He had Barrage, he would have dropped in if need be. Finty now in the mini Diva fight versus Tracer, but it's no good.
The Hunters just keep coming in here and like staggering. Like they had a 76 in there, now they're going to use the EMP. Maybe they're able to make something out of this. Is Elsa able to take out Shadowburn? They're going to flip the point.
Now, Shadowburn couldn't get there. Chengdu were more than happy just to throw themselves hand over fist into the fight. And seems to have worked out. They finally tired and wore down the Paris Eternal. Map 1. Chengdu Hunters can try and beat a team like this at their own game, and you're going to be in for a heck of a fight. Really good on City Center of Oasis, but it's time to move on now to Hanamura.
The thing side of the point here, so nope, they're going to teleport. Oh, the high ground. Oh, look at that. Oh, they put it down. All right.
Next stop, point A.
Why not?
Oh, dude, Chengdu Hunters set up. So Jinmu in a really safe spot, to be honest. In the back corner there is Junkrat now, and if Eternal want to try and touch the point, they face his wrath already. Immortality Field had to be used there by Cruz. You can hear the Bastion rattling away, but the entirety of the Hunters are using the bell just to break line of sight. Elsa using very short range teleporters here to try to move his team up, but that's great.
He's putting the turret through the teleporter,
Yep.
getting over to the corner. As see Gray falls. This is going to get broken by the Hunters.
And
really sick up.
At some point, the Eternal had to come forward. Chengdu say, we know you have a Bastion. We're just not going to... Eternal won't have seen this.
Attack visor as well on board.
Yeah, this could be scary. They've got to do something about this one. And Riddle quick. Bacon Jack with the tactical visor. EMP nicely employed there. That's going to shut down a lot of the setup that the Hunters tried to wreck. They take a step back. Finzy's mech is removed though. It looks like they want to commit to this. It's possible we see a switch up there. Also actually goes for a very large wall across the point here. What do we get out of it? Going to be an amplification matrix as well. Cruz's Immortality Field has been taken down. Cloudy also falls to Elsa. Chengdu just refused to play the game like anyone else, and it is fun to watch. Cruz down, Shadowman missing. Elsa is charged up and ready to rumble. He's doing so much damage right now, and with the teleporter he's using it just to reposition himself. Oh my god, this guy is just tearing Paris Eternal to shreds. Fully charged, doing absolute max damage, and the Paris Eternal are dumbfounded. We did have enough time to set up this particular play, so we've seen teams break this composition with the nano-boosted Wrecking Ball, but perhaps the Nanoblade might get the job done. Shadowburn is straight in, and he gets rid of Kyo's field first. 2 kills for him, and he got 2 supports. I call that worth. Elsa now just trying to be a little bit cute with a teleporter, but isn't able to get away to safety in the Paris Eternal.
They switch off of Tracer and go Widowmaker, who has the advantage at range.
Soon down to the barrage though. McCree not super durable when he has hundreds of rockets flying at him in the face, and Shadowman would have had 2 there. Gray hadn't stolen the kill, but it's fine. Paris will be happy with that one either way. Elsa de-suited. Shadowburn now just to try and clean off the kill, and Amon goes for a minefield, but there are no other Chengdu players on the point here. 1 tick for the Paris Eternal. It is good to see Shadowburn back in the saddle. But Amon can stall this out. He'll just live inside his own minefield, dare Clouder to come forward. You see they're now starting to get cleared up. But Amon is sleeping on the job. Great, managed to get him with that one. So Breaker Jack was brought back to life. Amon will hang around and harass the backline here, but Finzy got de-suited. So the Eternal's starting to lose their grip on this point somewhat. It's just Cloudy. He's trying to get rid of Kyo, but Evil Tal is also there. Gray is dealt with on the high ground. Amon finally woke up and he exacted his revenge on the backline. Shadowburn here's, he's trying to charge ult, man, I'll be honest with you.
And Finzy wasn't able to get away from the self-destruct because Jinmu
here over on point A, where Paris have to step up and do something about it. So Shadowburn's in a decent spot, but you notice the shield in front of him keeps getting broken down, and his tanks have to body block for him, and that's why Finzy gets de-suited there. the immortality field getting used, but the damage had already been done. Jinmu finding Soon again. Oh, the Junkrat's about to make this one really nasty. Amon moves up to the corner. He knows he goes down, but he's more than happy to trade that. Paris there get rocked once more.
Play for the point right away again.
Again, they'll play this corner here. Use the Orisa to set up the barrier, and Elsa will do what he did before Cloud. He's got to be real careful. Finzi also down there, so Elsa getting free damage, but this is a good result. Getting Elsa knocked down to the low ground. He can't really do much on the high, and that's an EMP. Catches Evil Tail, Amon, and Jinmu, but Amon was standing inside an immortality field. Now it's going to be the amplification matrix used, but Gray's going to stand in the middle of that one. It's possible to cut through that damage though, through the healing with that damage though, and we saw that happen. Riptire, Jinmu makes it work here. And now Finzi's going to get desuited, and this could be it right here. Paris Eternal again, failing to come up with the answer. Chengdu just go the old rinse and repeat, but their strategy is so foreign, so strange, that Paris have no idea what to do about it. That's map 2 to Chengdu.
Cloudy just hits it off right away, backs away.
Though, to be honest. Interesting fact about Paris Eternal, they've actually changed their entire sleeves. The weakest part of the Eternal is the EMP.
Yeah, they held on to all their ults through this, the Hunters. That'll be a Valkyrie used there by Paris, but the EMP comes out right away.
Now, Cloudy also dropped down and then got hacked, Matt, so we can't just relocate to the high ground to try and rejoin his team for the fight. The timing really wasn't there for him. Bacon Jack with the rewind. Daniel just completely isolated from the rest of his team. Being healed well, and I've got to say, Finzi, excellent defense matrix thrown out there. Bacon Jack, another pulse bomb goes by the wayside. He's not able to connect it. Now Kyo's forced into the Transcendence, but the timing seems to be decent. Right now, Amon is sleeping. He got hit with a sleep dart by Gray before he went down, and that gave the Eternal a little bit of breathing room, but now it's just Finzi left. Jinmu having switched over towards the Genji now. It's too much pressure to handle. And the Eternal buckle.
You're the Hunters.
Elsa wants to go for the EMP after Cruz gets a sound barrier, but Cruz, well, he gets a sound barrier anyway. Still a Graviton in reserve for Bacon Jack, though. Now he lets that one go, and LH Cloudy has already been taken down. The Eternal getting outplayed in terms of the ultimate economy there, but Cruz has been sat on the payload this entire time, and he hasn't moved, so that has not advanced. However, the Chengdu Hunters will round back to deal with him and start to push the pace.
You're still in a good spot, though. You are the Hunters. You're soon going to have this grab rather soon. You're going to have a sound barrier to open things up. That'll be the Transcendence from Kyo. So you expect, oh, maybe they can hold on to the grab now after you get that first hit.
Absolutely. If they can get a fight win here and then get towards the end of the map, you absolutely save it. Nicely done soon.
The Hunters wanted this grab.
Apply constant pressure. Kyo gets the high ground just below him. Amon gets the charge through, knock them out of the way. Dane's looking worse for wear right now. They do have an immortality field, but it doesn't save Soon's life. Oh, it's nasty. Amon drops in. Cruz's field has been taken down. Amon trying to break line of sight, but Danye is able to pick him up. Still, the whole time, Jinmu laying rockets one after another. And Amon is brought back. Bacon Jack, maybe he'll get a pulse bomb that isn't it. Looking to de-suit Finzi first, so I gotta respect that. Then he gets the stick, trying to get rid of the pilot Devo. It doesn't really work, but EMP finds 5 members of the Paris Eternal now, and they will be scattered. And Cloudy's not exactly fast on 4 legs. He'll try and get there, but it won't be enough. The Chengdu Hunters will take map number 3 with their innovative style of play, and in doing so, secure around. Yeah. That next map will be Rialto here.
I love what this. So now you have your EMP plus your Rocket Barrage coming online here.
That's the EMP, 6 people.
Players.
Yeah, and against the tank-heavy composition, Matt, they can do absolutely nothing after getting hit by that. Roadhog can't kill, Soon can't provide barriers. I'm just looking just to try and trade some ultimates here and get an advantage somehow. Graviton here from Soon coming out, self-destruct behind. Neither team getting anything with that, but a lot of pressure being applied to Amon there. He got stunned up for a brief moment by the shield bash. Shadowburn gonna run in. They're also gonna use a sound barrier on the side of the Eternal. And hey, the Chengdu Hunters do want to force some ultimates, Matt. I think we could say that they achieved that.
I mean, Bacon Jack not getting that much, though. You expect him to be way closer to...
Jack will look to open up with a Graviton Surge in a couple of moments. Cloudy's shield is getting low. He dropped the shield. Shadowburn got taken down by Jinmu.
He was so far in front.
This is nasty now for the Eternal. They might have just let this one go. Self-destruct from both teams being thrown into the mix. Gray had to use his Transcendence to keep his team alive, and it's worked out. The Eternal able to pressure back on the Hunters who are trying to finish here. And they'll use everything they've got. Credit to Chengdu, they go all the way. Do not finish the map on attack, though.
And we get into this next fight. Transcendence for the Hunters.
Guess he's back.
2 support ultimates here. For the Eternal, they use Sound Barrier.
Amon trying to set up a self-destruct combo there, but the power driver was maybe a little bit too early. Then he waltzes straight into a shield bash. Self-destruct over the top. Finzi gets nothing either. Minefield in the back line. Look at Shadowbear, look how much damage he took there just trying to navigate that. One more orb from Gary and it would have been done, who, by the way, has rally armor, so he's very durable as is Zenyatta here. Chengdu, great time to bring the Eternal to a screeching halt.
The big fight win there. So now
Chengdu didn't really push up with him. They were just sort of hoping that he would get the job done himself, and the rest of Paris had very good peel for him. Graviton Surge, Bassoon is holding most of the Chengdu Hunters back inside the underpass, but then they break through. Transcendence here for Gary. This is buying time, by the way, for reinforcements. Amon is already back in the fight. Gary getting pressured now on Primal Rage through Cloud. He's going to help him just continue to get those thumb screws in on the back line of Paris. Chengdu. 2 meters, or just a little bit more than that, but he's a Graviton Madness. Could end here from Bacon Jack. He can't have this one eaten. Elsa gets desuited, but here it comes. Sound Barrier has to be used by Cruz for his team to stay in this fight now. Self-destruct by Finzi. No one taken down by that one. But Paris managed to hang around throughout that. And now Amon's going to try and stall things out on the payload, just as he did before.
I mean, you still have all 3 tanks here for the Hunters, as you have a Sound Barrier here as well. Transcendence again for Gary, as this is going to be the second of the fight.
He's had that so fast, and now Sue's going to have a Graviton Surge. Gary won't be able to heal through all of that ultimate, but Gray's gone down. There's a Zenyatta now missing for the Paris Eternal. Gary traded out, both sent it down. Cloudy has to use a Primal Rage to stay alive here, and Jinmu just trying to whap back and forth on the point. Very low, trying to get those Inspire procs, and Amon making it very dangerous now to even approach the payload, let alone move it. Finzi down to a mine. Amon dropped it, got rid of the mech now. Self-destruct over the top. Elsa gets 2! They needed that one so badly in a match with self-destructs not getting much done. Finally, the Hunters come up with one that yields results and a series win. 4-0.